Mambo vipi? Karibuni tena hapa. This is Mudavadi TV. My name is MJK, or you can call me Majoka MJK. And of course, we have the one and only Secretary General himself, Honorable Gordon Aya. Good afternoon, bro.
Good afternoon.
You're good?
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome to Mudavadi TV.
Thank you so much.
Feel at home. And let's jump into politics. First of all,
yes.
Who is Gordon?
My name is Gordon Naya, and I would love to say hi to the fans of Mudavadi TV.
Yes.
Actually, you have the best studio.
Thank you so
in
much.
town, and I love it. You are the. I will call you. I will say that you are the best. You are the cool kids. You are the cool kids around in town.
Yeah.
And I would like to say hi to the Mudavadi family.
Yes.
You are so welcoming.
Thank you
I was
so
here
much.
yesterday.
Yes.
I've been here today.
Yes.
And we are here. We want to talk about the politics in our country.
Yes.
Gordon Naya is a former SG, Secretary General, KIM,
Yes.
Kenya Institute of Management.
Yes.
And I'm also an activist in politics, youth politics. I engage in youth politics a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
So, first of all, Gordon, nilikujua kwamba ulikuwa unawania kiti cha UMCA.
Yes.
Baadaye uka withdraw.
Yes.
Why?
I was an aspiring MCA candidate.
Yes.
In my hometown, Siaya.
Yes.
Central Alego. I was to stand for the MCA seat.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I decided to step down.
Yes.
Yeah. Due to my personal reasons.
Yes.
I was looking at my career.
Yes.
I wanted to settle down first before I decided to settle down before venturing into politics fully.
Yes.
Yes. So I decided to look onto my career first.
Yes.
And at least I do check-ons kwa ground.
Yes.
Tafuta tukue strong kwanza.
Yes.
Then when I go there,
yes.
Hata sasa sitaendea MCA, sasa nitaendea po nini MP.
Yes.
Yes.
Labda unaweza tuambia ulikuwa unawania na chama gani?
I wanted to come with KANU. KANU iko katika Azimio la Umoja. Yes. Mi niko KANU. Hata saa hii I'm a KANU member.
Yes.
Yes. And KANU and unajua huko nyumbani ni ODM.
Yes.
Yes, hiyo huwezi pinga.
Yes, sure.
Huko nyumbani ni ODM.
Yes.
But ODM had a candidate and I was coming with KANU. KANU we are supporting Azimio la Umoja. KANU ina support Raila.
Yes.
Raila ndo baba. Kama support Raila,
yes.
Sidhani kama
hauko kabisa.
Hakuna mtu mwingine.
Wow.
Yes.
Vijana wengi sana wamejitokeza wakati huu mwaka huu wa 2022 na wakaamua kuingia kwa siasa. Of course tumeona mpaka wasanii akina Jalango anawania Lang'ata, MCJC pia yuko pale.
Yeah.
Kuna pia Gabu ambaye ni msanii, Frasha. Wako wengi sana vijana ambao wamejitokeza kuwania viti hivi vya ubunge. Labda hilo unalichukuliaje kwako wewe kama kijana ambaye ulikuwa umeamua kuwania kiti cha MCA?
Mimi nimefurahi sana and I'm really happy seeing youth coming up and they standing up. Wanakuja kuwania hizi viti za these political seats. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, I'm very happy because I was among the guys who had to venture into it fully.
Yes.
Yes. And I would like to call upon youth to come. Ukiangalia percentage the population percentage yetu.
Yes.
In the country. Yes. Right now.
Yes.
Youths tuko juu, percentage yetu iko juu kushinda ya wazai.
Yes.
Youths tuko wengi. And ningependa kuambia wasee hapo kwa grao, tukienda kuvote, please tuangalie ama youth.
Yes.
Pia tusivote tu ati tuna vote.
Yes.
To vote ama youth tuangalie wale wasee wenye wana someone who is approachable. Yes. Someone who is welcoming, mtu mwenye ataenda pale mbele. Yes. Hata akiwa huko yeye ni mdosi, sasa yeye ni MC wako nini, unaweza mu approach. Actually kitu watu wajuangi, when you are in a political seat, mwenye amekuemploy ni these guys huku chini au wananchi. Saa zingine mtu anapita na ndai amefunga ameroll nini juu, hawezi hata salimia mtu alimpigia kura. Tunafaa kujua huyu ndio mtu ameniandika hii kazi. You are being paid, the salary you're being paid inatoka kwa taxpayers. So saa hii my youth manze, tuangalie mtu tunavotia ni mtu anakuwa accessible ama hawezi kuwa accessible. Lazima tukue tunapatana na leaders wetu.
There are some of the things that has been going around on social media. Tangu Jumapili iliyopita ilitokea kwamba kulikuwa na earthquake. Sijui kama ulisikia kuhusiana na earthquake ya Mheshimiwa Mudavadi.
Nilisikia
na tuliona DP alihudhuria kile kikao na wengi wakazungumza kwamba kuna uwezekano mkubwa iwapo DP atachukua kiti cha kuongoza nchi, huenda Mudavadi ndiye atakuwa deputy president wake, kwa sababu DP hawezi akakuwa tena DP kwa mara ya pili kulingana na constitution ya hapa Kenya. Wewe unadhani kuna uwezekano mkubwa Mudavadi kuwa the next deputy president?
Kwa hii earthquake, I just came to know about it in the social media. But actually me earthquake yoyote ni kwa kusema earthquake because I know what earthquake is. Sikusikia earthquake yoyote. According to me, ama kuna mtu mwingine alisikia earthquake, maybe it was outside Kenya.
What do you mean haukusikia earthquake yoyote?
There's nothing that really happened pale Bomas. Hakuna kitu ilifanyika. Kama wewe ni mwanasiasa, ungekuwa unajua kitu inaenda kuhappen. We knew, a lot of people knew. Even kuna watu wa ANC walijua kwamba huyu mtu anaenda kusema is going to work with the DP. That was what was happening. Actually on Sunday I was coming from Ngong very early in the morning. Kufika hapo Ngong Road 2, nikaona watu wa ANC. Ndio nikakumbuka ile kitu fulani, ile mchezo fulani ulikuwa unaenda kuchezwa pale Bomas of Kenya. Ndio hiyo mpango zinafanyika hapa, watu nini wanaenda. So nilikuwa najua, but pale Kenya mimi niliona imefanyika ilikuwa kuuza Waluya mashemeji wetu. Walikuwa wameenda kuuzwa.
Wanauzwa wapi sasa?
Wameuzwa pale ule baba alikuwa amenunuliwa. Ile ni kununuliwa.
Kwa hiyo Mudavadi amenunuliwa na UDA au?
Unapata kwanza kulikuwa na meme fulani nilicheki ati buy Mudavadi get Wetangula free. Actually it's very direct. That's what was happening. That was what went on at Bomas. Uliona wale wengine hawa ni watu wenye wamesimamia raia vizuri. Kama we ni mtu ulikuwa unajua kenye unafanya, kama ungekuwa pale ingekuwa wewe. Unaona venye kina Kalonzo walked out. That was the best thing to do. Kalonzo, Jimmy Wanjigi, and my party leader Gideon Moi.
Wow. Sasa kuna viongozi wawili kwamba farasi ni wawili, ambaye ni DP na Raila. Hao viongozi wawili ni nani ambaye wewe unahisi ataleta mabadiliko hapa 254?
Mimi sasa kenye najua Sunday mimi naona hata farasi ni moja. Farasi zimekuwa mbili, but sasa naona farasi ni moja. Because what happened in Bomas, that was political assassination. What do you call it? Like ule jamaa watu walikuwa wanajiua politically. Mudavadi, first Mudavadi, amejimaliza. Hata jana kama if you watched news, ungeona kenye what was happening in Western. Leaders came. Most of them are NC leaders. Tuliona pale former speaker Kenneth Marende walikam wakitangaza wamejiondoa ANC. Kiona vitu kama hizo. ANC wako na MPs wangapi pale bungeni? Sio wengi. Na Mudavadi mwenyewe ukimwangalia, Mudavadi Kwanza wanaita Raila saa zingine ati betrayer sijui something like that. In 2002 when Raila alikuwa aseme Mudavadi tosha. Tutaka tuseme hii kama if you are a politician, if you are a history student, utajua vizuri. In 2002 Raila was to say Mudavadi tosha. Mudavadi tosha. Mudavadi ndio ilikuwa kwa president. Raila msupport as the presidential candidate. But Mudavadi alitoroka. Akaenda wapi? Akaenda KANU. Alikuja KANU. Kukuja KANU akapatiwa what do you call it? Vice president for 3 months. Kapatiwa vice president for 3 months. So hapo ndio Raila akasema aje Kibaki tosha. Yes.
But imekuwa ikisemekana kwamba ni kweli Raila ni betrayer kwa sababu ya hii issue ambayo ilitokea juzi ya Jimmy Wanjigi baada yake kuamua kumsupport Kalonzo. Kasemekana kwamba basi ameamua kufanywa ile kitu, na uliona kile ambacho kilitokea.
Mimi
kwa sababu nafahamu 2017 kulikuwa na the same issue ambayo ilimtokea Jimmy Wanjigi. Baada yake kutoka kwa Raila kwa Uhuru akaenda kwa Raila. Sasa hivi ametoka kwa Raila ameenda kwa Kalonzo.
Mimi Kenya naweza sema story ya Jimmy Wanjigi. Jimmy Wanjigi hiyo story yake Kenya naweza sema pia, unajua we are all humans. Wewe unaweza kuwa we have some differences with you. Yes. Kenya naweza sema it's like I don't know, but what I can say about this issue, Jimmy Wanjigi issue, ni kama kuna some differences between Jimmy Wanjigi and the Prezo. It's either Jimmy Wanjigi and the president or the president, the first and the second. President na DP wake. Maybe there was some wrangles ama they didn't want Jimmy Wanjigi to support Raila Odinga. And Jimmy Wanjigi supported Raila Odinga. So issue ilianzia hapo. Ukiangalia vizuri hiyo kitu ili happen that time when it happened. Raila alienda kwa Jimmy Wanjigi. He stood with Jimmy Wanjigi. Yes, he did. Hata baba Jimmy Wanjigi akishikwa Raila ndio alienda kumtoa. Ni ukweli. Sasa Jimmy Wanjigi pia sasa anafaa kuangalia. Jimmy Wanjigi okay, anataka ku vie for presidency alisema with the no DM ticket. And unajua ODM hawajakaa chini wakakuwa na hiyo nini yao ya National Congress something. Yes, hawajakaa chini bado yao haijafanyika. So what I know in a political party, kama unataka ku vie for presidency, mnafaa kusimama, that is democratic. Mnafaa kusema mimi I want to vie for this and this and this. And for a president ni hivi, there's some amount inatolewangwa. I think it's 1 million for a presidential candidate. I think Jimmy Wanjigi alishatoa yake. I'm very sure Raila pia ashatoa yake. So ni ile ni wanachama ndio kupiga kura, kai chini waseme ni huyu ndio tunataka, huyu ndio tumechagua. So hiyo Jimmy Wanjigi I think kuna mahali pia alikuwa ameanza kwenda vibaya. Kuna ma rules in every house, there's a rule. In every home there's a rule, and the rules have to be followed up to the letter. Jimmy Wanjigi alianza kutembea akifungua, ameenda sijui wapi, amefungua nini ya ODM. He's not the party leader. Niko sure wako ameongea na Jacom because kuna vitu zilikuwa zina happen, unasikia Jimmy Wanjigi ameenda wapi, anatembea na our guy how do you call him? Eric Omondi. Yes. Kwanza Eric Omondi ndiye alifanya mi hadi nikajua, because mimi ni follow Eric Omondi Instagram, nikajua Jimmy Wanjigi ndio anadai prezo
fagia wote.
Yes, kitu kama hiyo. So alikuwa anatembea, ameenda Central, amefungua offices. Unajua kuna rules hapo, naye alienda vibaya. Then hii story ya juzi ya Jimmy Wanjigi, kuna vitu zingine kama hiyo kesi ya Yolanda. Hiyo anasema ni Yolanda, hiyo kesi nini. Kuna vitu zingine, let us not take advantage ya mtu mwenye anakusaidianga hata kuwa there every time. So this time Raila aku stand there for Jimmy Wanjigi. I don't know if he never stood or not, or Raila hajaongea juu ya that issue, ndio maana ameona ni kama Raila amebetray. those are some, I think there's some personal issues between the and the yes, so let them just sort those issues, waache kila kitu. Unajua Raila amepigania hii country the way for a very long time. Si kila siku unataka kuleta mzigo unaweka kwa mgongo ya mwenzako. Jamaa amepigania hii country manze for a very long time, hata yeye amechoka. Amechoka, hawezi kupigania anipiganie nini aenda pigane wapi? Yes.
Wow. Popote unatazama ukiwa mtazamaji wa Mutembei TV, hakikisha kwamba unabonyeza link ambayo inapita hapo kwenye sehemu ya comments. Just click the link, andika jina lako, itakuwa rahisi kwako kujoin the conversation ili upate kutoa maoni yako kuhusiana na yale ambayo tunazungumza hapa na Mr. Gordon Aya ambaye ni Secretary General mwenyewe. Tuko naye in the house. Gordon, yes. Inasemekana kwamba mayouths wengi sana wamesahaulika. Ni kweli?
Kusahaulika kivipi?
Sahaulika kwa upande wa uongozi na maendeleo.
Siwezi sema mayouths wamesahaulika. Sitaki tuseme tunarusha the blame game, we start using the blame game. Nini. Kenya naweza sema ni sisi mayouth ndio pia youth wa Kenya hatujajitoa hapa hivi, hatujajiset, hatuna standards political wise, hatujajiweka kwa ile standard yenye tunafaa kukam. There's something called revolution.
Yes.
Una get?
Yes.
Mi kuna kitu nilikuwa nimeanza. It was in 2020 I think.
Yes.
2020 I wanted to start something called youth revolution.
Yes.
Yes. Nilikuwa nataka kuanzisha youth revolution so that to come up together, we support ourselves as youth and tunaendea hizi seats. Yes. Very serious youth.
Wow.
Yes. Hiyo ni kitu nilikuwa nimeanza kuitengeneza.
Yes.
And I'm still in the process of doing that.
Yes.
And nilikuwa nimeacha kidogo because I told you earlier part, I wanted to check up on them.
Yes.
So my youth hatujasahaulika. Na tukisahaulika tumesahaulika juu tunapenda. Yes.
Wow. Tuko already na watu wameanza kuingia. Tuko na Ratemo and of course we have Derrick Okomo. Naona tuanze na Derrick alafu tuende kwake Ratemo. Derrick. Hello Derrick, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I can hear you. Good afternoon, sir. How are you? Joining from Kirinyaga.
Yes. And leo tunazungumza kuhusiana na story ambayo ilifanyika Jumapili iliyopita na pia kuhusiana na hii issue ya earthquake na vijana ambao wanaingia kwenye siasa mwaka huu, na tuko naye Gordon ambaye alikuwa anawania kiti cha MCA na baadaye akawithdraw. Labda una kipi cha kumwambia au cha kuzungumza?
Okay, thank you so much, Bwana Secretary General. I have got a lot to share with you guys, and I think for the honor of everyone who is watching, maybe there are those watching from abroad, those in diaspora, those who are within, I first of all have to salute you all.
Yes.
It is good that today's discussion we are able to do it during daytime, and I think this is the time we can capture almost a good percentage of viewers from different places.
Yes.
Now, as per the current state of the nature of politics that currently taking place, just to begin with my friend who was formerly an aspirant of, as an MCA,
yes.
There's no need for you to withdraw, because you know, once you become a politician, you can't find it everything to be easy. At some point, you will have to find it rough on your side. At some point, you will see those, you will find those who are opposing your leadership, because people never think the same. They will never think the same. So, to my advice, you should never withdraw once you've joined the political arena. You just need to carry on, and then what matters is to sell your manifestos and also to ensure that what you are promising to the people of Kenya, they are things which are genuine, not the use of propaganda. Once you have got a genuine agenda, the objectives that you have for the people, and then you have to stress yourself, you have to strengthen on the major key points. And if you want to succeed the working MCA, first of all, you have to know what are the failures of the current MCA that you want to succeed. And then thereafter, what can you do to ensure that you are also another failure on the same? That is to you, the man in the studio. And now, concerning the earthquake, you've asked a good question concerning the earthquake, what just happened last week during weekend.
Yes. Yes.
Of course, it was earthquake as yes. It was an earthquake, as they were suggesting that there could be an earthquake in Nairobi, of which maybe those who are not enlightened enough, they could not understand what was the meaning of that earthquake they were talking about. But indeed, there is an earthquake. And to my side, the earthquake that I can talk about, it was the fall of Mudavadi himself, not any other person. The fall of Mudavadi himself. Because currently, I'm telling you, Mudavadi has finished himself politically. Like now, people have lost trust in him. And I'm sure that with Mudavadi, even if he joins UDA, because with the current situation, I can say that he's going to join the UDA because according to the conversation that was taking place during that meeting, it is like they were supporting one team. So they are going to join together to form a strong party of UDA. But as much as it's going to join the UDA, it doesn't affect Azimio. But first of all, it is affecting the Oka team. Because the Oka team, they had got presidential aspirant. Azimio has got aspirants as well. Then UDA also has got an aspirant as well. Yes. So with the Wetangula and Mudavadi joining UDA is not a problem. So with the Mudavadi and Wetangula joining UDA, it's not a problem, by the way, but it is a problem to the Oka themselves because they have disbanded their party. It means that one is the source of failure. The first failure that they have is by breaking their party, Oka, joining UDA. Now, with Ruto, I think you will ask me a question once I'm done.
Yes.
With Ruto,
yes,
I think now you remember what he said during when he was given speech, when he was given time to actually to speak.
Yes.
He said that one of his main agenda is to ensure that there is economical prosperity. And in the same way, in the similar way, Mudavadi also talked of the same. And that was the first point he mentioned, that they want to ensure that there's economical prosperity. And how can it be a political, economical prosperity if the same Mudavadi, when he was in the Office of Finance?
Yes. Okay, nadhani sauti ya Derrick imepotea. Kwa hiyo tumpe nafasi Ratemo alafu tuende kwake Adams. Ratemo, good afternoon. Hello. Mr. Ratemo, can you hear me? Ratemo, please unmute your mic.
Hello.
Unanisikia? Nadhani kuna shida, kuna kelele ambayo, background noise ambayo inatokea huko kwa Mr. Ratemo. Tuende kwake Adams, alafu tuende kwake Michael, alafu Benjamin. Mr. Adams, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Maybe you can tell us where you are joining us from, alafu tuendelee.
I'm joining you from Eldoret.
Yes.
My name's Adam Tankoi.
Yes.
So concerning you said about youth engaging in politics.
Yes.
I think oh, can I go on?
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah. So youth, as youth, we should galvanize ourselves. We should mobilize ourselves to make sure that this coming election we present more youth than ever to the elective seats.
Yes.
Then issue ya kina Mudavadi and Ruto, I think Mudavadi has suffered a lot under Raila, to be frank. Look, from 2007, Mudavadi supported Raila. 2013, he supported Raila. 2017, he supported Raila. But how did Raila came and paid him? Through handshake, his close allies were chased from committees. And until now, Raila is not willing to support him back. Why? He's supposed to need to support Mudavadi.
Yes.
So it was these people have suffered a lot by betrayal. These people have been betraying them. So when Ruto too supported Raila 2007, eventually 2012, 2013, Raila came calling him a thief, what? Then Ruto met Uhuru, and they made a coalition. They won the seat. Now that Uhuru has betrayed Ruto, there is no problem when they come together. And in fact, when you say the number of votes or the popularity of Mudavadi has been reduced, that's a pure lie, because votes have been added to Ruto. If they make a coalition, it is a plus. It is not a minus, because you already have maybe if we come up with let's say 1 million votes or 500, that's a plus to Ruto. So I think to Ruto it was a plus. No one should say it was a negative.
Wow. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Gordon?
Mr. Adams, how are you? Good afternoon.
Fine. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much. I want to ask you one thing. Do you know the history between Raila and Honorable Mudavadi from 2002? I want you to tell me something about Mudavadi and Raila in 2002. What happened?
Unmute your mic, Mr. Adams. Unmute your mic.
It is working. Help me to unmute. Trying to unmute.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I can hear you.
Unmute tena, umemute. Okay, sawa, tunakusikia sasa.
So I was saying in 2002, Mudavadi was in the KANU side. He supported Uhuru Kenyatta, while Raila supported Kibaki. So
before Mudavadi went to join KANU, Raila was ready to say Mudavadi tosha. It was not supposed to be Kibaki. Get this correct.
Mudavadi never came from nowhere. He was in KANU. So you cannot say he went there to join. Mudavadi was in KANU.
Mudavadi was with Kina Raila. Then Raila wanted to say Mudavadi tosha. Then Mudavadi came and joined KANU Baba. After he joined KANU, he was
a big lie. I was old enough to know then. Raila was not even intending to support Raila. It came from Moi. When Moi never supported Raila, after his term elapsed. Then Raila went to form a coalition with Kibaki. That is Rainbow Coalition. So Raila has been betraying these people. That's why they came together. So there's no problem when they come together. People who have been betrayed for many years, when they come together and protest the betrayal, every year betrayal, there's no problem. So it is, and I can see Raila is losing a lot at the moment. Look at the defection. People are coming. Those people who are with the handshake team, they are coming. So you see, Ruto is gaining a lot.
Okay. After Mudavadi, after Mudavadi had fallen out of favor in his home place, who went back? Who did he look for to bring him back to the limelight in politics?
When Mudavadi lost the election,
he
2002,
yes,
then he went back home. No one went there to look for him because he was already a politician. He came back to political limelight alone. Raila never went there to.
It was Raila who helped him back to the politics.
How?
It was Raila who helped him back and brought him back.
Tell me how. You can even say Raila helped Ruto to.
Did you? Not Ruto. I'm talking about Mudavadi.
Yeah.
I'm talking about not Ruto.
There's no history recorded anywhere that Raila helped Mudavadi to win back the seat.
Are you a history student? I'm an history student. I want you to go back to the history and look, check it on well. Then you come back. Okay?
So what's your point?
As Kenyans,
what's your point?
My point is Raila never betrayed Mudavadi. If maybe it's me who doesn't understand the word betrayal. Yeah, if it's betrayal, Raila never betrayed him. Raila, after he fell out of favors back in his home city, home ground, it was Raila who brought him back. 2005, 2007, in 2013, he ran away. He never supported him. I heard you saying that he supported Raila in 2013. He never supported Raila in 2013. He
2013, he was supported by Uhuru. He was to be supported by Uhuru, but Raila, yeah.
Yes, he was a presidential candidate. Yes.
Wow. Problem comes here.
Yeah.
The problem comes in when Uhuru is trying to force these people to support Raila. That's the problem. That is the essence of all this problem. Uhuru should leave. We've given him enough time and enough years. He has governed this country. It is time to go to retire. He should leave the politics to other people to try their luck. So you cannot force. He wanted to force Mudavadi. He wanted to force Kalonzo and these other Okoa guys. But now those people have realized that we are not going to be panguard. So they tried looking for other coalition. So there's no problem there. To me, I see no problem.
Let us not play this blame game politics, Mr. Adams.
Naomba ni wakati kidogo Pole sana Mr. Adam na Secretary General. Naona nina watu kibao sana ambao wako hapa waiting, ambao bado sijawaleta kwenye screen, na nilikuwa nataka tumpe Steven alafu tumpe Derek, kwa sababu Derek I think kuna issue ilitokea wakati ambapo alikuwa anazungumza. Tutampea nafasi pia amalizia. Kwa hiyo kwa sasa naomba tumpe Steven azungumze, tuende kwa Derek, alafu nitampa nafasi Victor na wale wengine ambao naona hapa backstage. So Mr. Steven. Hello Mr. Steven, can you hear me? Okay, wacha tumpe Mr. Derek nafasi azungumze. Mr. Derek, please unmute your mic.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Mr. General.
Yes.
I think I'm audible enough for now. You can
yes.
You can hear me. Can you hear me?
Bwana Mutembei.
Now, Mr. Stephen, I'm the one speaking. It is disorganized. Who is speaking? Kindly.
This is Stephen. This is Stephen from Kilgoris.
Okay, wacha tumpe Steven basi amalize alafu tuende kwa Derek. Okay, Steven, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Ongea Kiswahili kwa sana sana, unajua sisi ni watu wa mashambani huko.
Sawa sawa. Unazungumza ukiwa maeneo gani?
Nazungumza kutoka eneo ya Masai Mara, Kilgoris.
Okay, sawa sawa. Leo tuko na Secretary General mwenyewe hapa, Gordon Aya. Alikuwa anawania kiti cha UMC lakini akawithdraw. Lakini pia anazungumza kuhusiana na siasa na mambo ambayo yalitokea Jumapili baada ya Mudavadi kuungana na DP William Ruto. Naomba uzungumze.
Kitu cha kwanza yenye ninaona ya kwamba Mudavadi alifanya kifo ya kisiasa. Amejiunga na watu ambayo alikuwa akiwa criticize kwa iliyopita. Wakati bottom up ni kuinua chupa na kukunywa kila kitu yenye ilikuwa kwenye hiyo chupa. Kwa hivyo ukitazama Mudavadi amejiua kisiasa kabisa. Hapo awali unaona saizi Mudavadi amekuwa nje for more than 20 years. He has been out of the government, and in fact the fall of kwanza ameweza kufanya uchumi usoroteke kwa sababu wakati wake, kama ukiweza kukumbuka, pesa mingi ziliweza kupotea katika wakati wa Goldenberg. Na ukiona pia kulikuwa na wizi mkubwa sana, na hata ukikumbuka kwamba hii ya percentage ya pay iliongezeka maradufu kati 20% up to 20% when he was a minister of finance. Kwa hivyo mimi ninaona ya kwamba hajalete utofauti mkubwa ama mabadiliko ya kisiasa, kwa sababu hata ukitazama leo asubuhi kulikuwa na wafuasi wake kama
Okay. Mr. Steven amepotea. Kwa hiyo tutampa nafasi Mr. Derek ili aendelee. Mr. Derek, please naomba you unmute your mic. Thank you so much. Pole sana tulikukata ukiendelea. Ningependa uendelee.
I think it is fine, eh?
Yes.
Okay, just in the conclusion part that I can also give other people priority to speak.
Yes.
I was in the point of Mudavadi joining Ruto and the fall of Oka team.
Yes.
It is not a sin, and I think I have to say this.
Yes.
Concerning what Mudavadi did on last Sunday, he was affecting himself. It was like digging his own grave. It was like digging his own grave.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Admin, remember, we are working as a team. Imagine we work as a team.
Yes.
And then I think someone can unmute the mic because you're interrupting.
Okay, acha ni mute mic ya...
Yes, now, if we work as a team, for example, the Oka team, they were working together. They were working together as Oka team, a team that was comprised of Mudavadi, Waitangula, Kalonzo. So, among the team, they decided to invite a friend, and the friend they were inviting was their opponent. We are in a game, and then you invite your opponent without informing the team you are working with. It means the chief betrayer, someone was talking about Raila being a betrayer. I think the person is not well informed. But the chief betrayer is Mudavadi himself. He's the one who has betrayed the team, the Oka team, the entire team. By inviting the person they are fighting, because they are also seeking for the presidency. They have the person they want to support for the presidential election. And then in between, they invite someone, let me call him someone, who is their opponent, without informing the team of whom are you going to invite. By the way, UDA received over 300 invitation cards to your information. Not even like the OCA team. So it means the earthquake they were talking about, it was like they were separating themselves. That was the earthquake, according to my view of what I saw. Second point, and to that, Mudavadi had got so many chances. He had got so many chances. Let me repeat. But the decision that he made on Sunday just really affected him, my friend. And I'm sure that Mudavadi sahi akienda kila mahali, hata akienda penye anaishi nyumbani, the real home place, nobody can trust him. Nobody, including myself. I can't trust him because I know he can betray me as well, the similar way he has betrayed the likes of Kalonzo. So Kalonzo leaving the Mudavadi's meeting that was on Sunday was not a sin. He had got right to leave the meeting because there is no need to listen to your opponent, who is your enemy, of which you are also fighting. I don't know whether you get the concept.
Yes, you're getting.
Recently, sorry?
Mr. Derek, can I add something on that before?
Okay, you can add something. Then
yes,
you can just speak. Just speak.
Yes, I want to tutumie Kiswahili. Nilisikia kuna mmoja amesema kwamba nyumbani saa tutumie Kiswahili. Nataka kusema Kenya umesema I'm supporting you fully. Kenya umesema ni kitu ya ukweli sana. Mudavadi amejiua kisiasa. Hiyo ni kitu lazima tuseme na atufichi. Mudavadi Kenya alifanya on Sunday amejiua kisiasa. Na hata ukiangalia supporters wake na the aspirants, the political wenye wako political party yake, most of them wanatoka tangu jana usiku. Tumeona news pale kina former speaker Kenneth Marende, leo asubuhi kuna wenye pia walitoka. So Mudavadi, what I can advise him as my senior, he's my senior cause politically ako mbele kidogo kunishinda. So nitasema Kenya amefanya yeye ajue, it's a political assassination himself. He assassinated himself. Yeye amejiua, amechukua bomb akajipiga. Hakuna, he has finished himself because I don't see anybody else who is going to support him. So hiyo kitu yenye kadogo walipatiwa kule, hiyo Aziz retiring back home, because I don't see Mudavadi coming to be a president in this country. He had many chances, alikuwa na chances mingi hata katika Oka. Maybe yeye ndiye alikuwa apatiwe. Kalonzo was even ready kupatia Mudavadi. Mudavadi alikuwa support kwa ground, Mudavadi alikuwa nayo, sikudanganyi. Saa hii this 2022 Mudavadi had support kubwa kabisa, lakini saa hii amejimaliza kisiasa, and we wish him well. We wish him well as he will be going back home in Western. Tumemwish well kabisa. Asante David.
Naomba kidogo tuwape hawa wengine pia nafasi wazungumze kidogo. Tutaenda kwa Shichei, Kiprono, Omiti, Amos, alafu tuende kwa Eric Oteo. Acha tumpe nafasi kidogo Shichei, tusikie anasemaje. Good afternoon, Mr. Shichei.
Good afternoon too. How are you?
Good kabisa. Maybe we can just tell us to join ukiwa maeneo gani, alafu tuendelee.
This is Che Philip from Thika.
Yes.
But I am born a Luya from Kakamega. And I wanted to rebuttal a little bit what Secretary General Aya has just said
Yes.
that Mudavadi has had support. I come from Kakamega in Ikolomani. The fact remains that Musale has never had support. If you want to know and assess that Musale Mudavadi has support, you have to put him in an antagonized position to a political way. Like if you wanted to know that Musale Mudavadi had support, you have to look at the numbers he got when he ran on his own, not when he was put under the wing of Raila Odinga. So basically, Musale Mudavadi has never had the numbers from Western. The first time Musale Mudavadi ran on his own was in 2002. Akaranga defeated him on the ballot.
Yeah.
In 2013, Musale Mudavadi ran against Raila Odinga. He got 483 votes in the entire Western. That was half Kakamega County votes. So Musale Mudavadi has never had numbers. And for me, in my own opinion, is that the people of Western are so lucky that for so long we have wished that we get an opportunity where Musale Mudavadi can get out of our way. And Musale Mudavadi has provided an avenue where the Luo nation shall abandon on him. In the decision that Musale Mudavadi made, it was a personalized decision, something that Musale Mudavadi has never gotten an opportunity to differentiate between his own personal affairs and the will of the Luo nation. He believes that his own differences with Raila Odinga, his own personal differences with Raila Odinga, shall amount to the Luo nation's differences with the Azimio movement. So by going against Raila Odinga, he wished that the Luo nation, or he thinks that the Luo nation shall antagonize Raila Odinga. That shall never happen. And Raila Odinga, being the calculative enigma we know, has always done what Mudavadi has never expected. Musale Mudavadi expected to get Raila Odinga off guard. But Raila Odinga knew this plan way back in 2020, that Musale Mudavadi was having a deal with the deputy president. You see, in politics, perception is so important. If you ask an average Kenyan what William Samoei Ruto has stolen from him, most than not, nothing. But because it is a political perception that William Samoei Ruto is a thief, and he has been convicted in a court of law that he stole a land from Muteshi, it is going to be difficult for Musale Mudavadi to sell William Samoei Ruto in Western. Second, Musale Mudavadi goes in UDA's camp as the most favorite running mate. But William Samoei Ruto at the end of the day is going to sit down and say that what is Musale Mudavadi bringing? He should be bringing in numbers. And if Musale Mudavadi doesn't bring the numbers, then William Samoei Ruto is not going to sacrifice the wishes of the central people for Musale Mudavadi. And therefore, Musale Mudavadi is not going to be William Samoei Ruto's running mate. Take that to the bank. Then the most that Musale Mudavadi can get out of UDA is being a minister. Now imagine Musale Mudavadi, the senior politician we know, being questioned by Oscar Sudi as a cabinet minister. Does that represent the interest of the Luo nation? It will never represent. If you look at Musale Mudavadi, currently as we sit in Western Kenya, the Vihiga County, where he comes from, is gone. We have Kenneth Marende, who is controlling Bunyore region. We have someone like Wilberforce Otichiro, who is very strong on the ground. If you go to Kakamega, we have Oparanya, we have Sabula, we have other people. You go to Busia, we have Ojamong. If you go to Trans Nzoia and Bungoma, we have Eugene Wamalwa and DAP. So what is Musale Mudavadi bringing on the table? I don't think if Musale Mudavadi is of any value. And William Samoei Ruto is aware of this. What he's doing is to scatter Oka and gather Musale Mudavadi. He knows that he wants to destroy Musale Mudavadi's life, political life. And when he is done with destroying Musale Mudavadi, he's going to abandon Musale Mudavadi. Finally, Musale Mudavadi does not have a contract with William Samoei Ruto. What Musale Mudavadi has had is an agreement with William Samoei Ruto. An agreement is not enforceable in a court of law. If William Samoei Ruto decides to actually abandon Musale Mudavadi cannot go to a court of law and tell William Ruto that you made me abandon Oka, and therefore I'm demanding to be a cabinet, to be a running mate. So, in my opinion, that in 2022, Musale Mudavadi is not going to gather anything from UDA, leave alone being a running mate. So he has lost. But for us in Azimio, I think we are very lucky. We have always wished that Musale Mudavadi gets out of our way. And Musalia Mudavadi actually activated a bomb, but what he forgot is that that bomb was wired onto himself, so he is a victim. Thank you.
Wow. Naomba tumpe nafasi Mr. Eric Oteo naye tusikie anasemaje, alafu tuende kwa Omiti Amos. Mr. Derrick, please unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, please. Mr. Derrick, unmute your mic. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, good afternoon so much, host.
Okay, maybe unaweza tuambia una join ukiwa maeneo gani, alafu tuendelee.
Yes, I am joining from Migori County.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, maoni yako ni yapi kutokana na kile ambacho kilifanyika Jumapili, lakini pia leo tuko na Secretary General Gordon Aya ambaye alikuwa anawania kiti cha MCA na baadaye akawithdraw. Zungumza naye.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Actually, from what we saw, the promised earthquake in Bomas.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, yes. There was nothing much actually that we saw. Okay, but there was the biggest irony there. I would call the biggest irony on the day was the earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
The irony was actually the scripted speech of Mudavadi actually pretended to laugh at Mudavadi, and Mudavadi pretended to laugh at his own mistakes when he used his mouth to read a speech saying that he will scatter them to gather them, not knowing that it was Musalia Mudavadi scattering Mudavadi so that UDA could gather him back. Actually, that one was done on the basis of the pretense of betrayal. Yet, actually, the person that has been betrayed in this country for a long time is not even Mudavadi, it is Raila. But Mudavadi does not know that even when they never attended the swearing in of Raila Odinga, and they sneaked away. Actually, they went to hide. They went with the Kalonzo and the Wetangula. That was another betrayal. We know, all of us, that betrayal that he's speaking about was about the funds, the political party funds. But that one again, Raila could only do after getting a good perception that Mudavadi was with him. So up to now, Mudavadi has not been betrayed. Mudavadi has betrayed Mudavadi. Raila never betrayed Mudavadi. Mudavadi has betrayed Mudavadi. But we hope that in the country is seeing and watching. And Mudavadi was standing a key position to inherit Raila's support base countrywide. If he could have just sticked with him in Azimio, that one again, Mudavadi has now scattered. It was a good idea. Mudavadi is short-sighted. How I wish is the person that Raila has taken a lot of time to groom, even to take out after him. But he has not seen that. He has not seen that. He has only seen the UDA's tokens, instead of looking at 2027. So I don't know whether Mudavadi was really seeing that. Nobody now is left in Kenya that has been groomed by Raila Odinga, except still Mudavadi. But I know, God willing, their paths might still meet.
Wow. Tumpe nafasi pia Mr. Amos azungumze, alafu tutampa nafasi Secretary General ili na yeye azungumze.
Before Mr. Amos.
Okay.
Before Mr. Amos, can I say something kindly, please?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Mr. Admin, there's a concept we are missing here. There's a concept I think we're not understanding. The act of betrayal, that most people are talking about is totally different. And I want to make it clear to some of us. Someone talked about Raila betraying Akina Mudavadi by having handshake with the working president, that is Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta.
Yes.
That is not a betrayal. First of all, Mr. Admin, the host, and my fellow panelists, if you want to work together, you want to begin a new journey, because none of us has it all or knows it all. But if you want to start a journey, the journey always begins by two people. You have to have a discussion. What do you want to do? In the election of 2017, you remember, there were a lot of chaos. Let me make it clear. I know Mr. Amos will speak after me. There were a lot of chaos. And then after that, Raila was to be sworn in as the people's president. And most people witnessed it in Jacaranda. And that is the problem that even made most people died because of that kind of activity. It was a great fight. But since I can say, according to my own understanding, Raila is someone who is democratic. He sat down. Raila was in the ODM, and then there was the Jubilee government that was headed by Honorable Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, and Ruto was also in the team. Raila could not call the entire ODM team to approach Excellency Muigai Kenyatta. Kenyatta as well could not call the entire Jubilee government so that they can go and have handshake with Raila Odinga. But it is the two leaders, the two strong leaders, who was Raila Odinga and His Excellency Honorable Muigai Kenyatta. I confused the name, but Muigai Kenyatta. They had to go between the two of them. Were the first one to go and shake hands together. Then they talk, and then thereafter Raila to talk with his team. But I have talked to the working government, that is Kenyatta. Now, he can now invite the people like Orengo. He can now invite the other people like Mudavadi if they could join, if they could agree. And then Kenyatta could now come and invite Ruto. Oh, we have talked to Raila, and this is what we have said. Now we can work together. And inviting the entire team is when now you start now murmuring, because you want to come into a conclusion. So with Raila having handshake with the Kenyatta was nothing to do with the betrayal. I think that is what I can submit as of now. So someone can have a submission.
Okay. Wacha tumpe nafasi Mr. Omiti Amos, alafu tumpe nafasi Nelson. Mr. Amos, good afternoon.
Afternoon to you, sir.
Maybe you can tell us first of all, to join ukiwa maeneo gani?
Mimi najoin nikiwa Kisii.
Thank you.
Yes, are you getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you clearly.
Yes, thank you very much. In fact, I've been yearning to join you.
Yes.
But I thank God today I have managed actually to join you.
Today is your day.
Yes, this is my day. And I'm joining you from Kisii.
Wow. Sasa mchango wako ni?
Mchango wangu, mine will be very brief.
Yes, sir.
Kitu ya kwanza, let me talk about Mudavadi. Mudavadi was in a very good position ya kuinherit baba. Because alikuwa na hiyo chance, lakini sasa unajua amepoteza chance yake kabisa. And I'm seeing this governor wa Kakamega, anaitwaje? Oparanya.
Yes.
I think Oparanya is now going to inherit everything from baba. Because Mudavadi, we can classify Mudavadi as a betrayer. He betrayed his fellow Oka team.
Yes.
And after that, he was led by the stomach. And okay, that is his democratic right. We cannot question that. But politically, he will be nowhere to be seen in Kenya political space.
Wow.
So Ruto is just using Mudavadi because he has no position to give Mudavadi for as far as now is concerned. He has no position actually to give to Mudavadi.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Hey.
So Ruto, excuse me, Ruto has no position so far to give to Mudavadi because every position in Ruto side is already filled. And as Pana is concerned, Mudavadi will be just like Aspana boy in Ruto's camp. He has no position at all. He has no position so far. So let Mudavadi accept anything that will come across, any position that will come across, be it House Speaker, whatever. Let him just accept and move on because he has no position politically.
Okay.
He has no political position so far.
Okay.
Yes, that is my contribution for today.
Okay, tunampa Nelson nafasi azungumze. Asante sana kwa maoni yako. Tukimalizia tumpe Nelson naye atoe maoni yake. Nelson, good afternoon. Tukimalizia please. Unmute your mic please. Okay, thank you. Hatujambo
sana na wasalimu nyinyi nyote katika
Okay, Mr. Nelson unapotea. Okay, I think Mr. Nelson amepotea na ningependa nikupe nafasi Mr. Gordon, utuambie maneno yako ya mwisho wakati ambapo tunamalizia.
Okay, I think Derek Okomo and whatever you've said and Mr. Omiti Amos, whatever you guys have talked about is ni kitu ya ukweli.
Yes.
All of them are very true.
Yes.
Tukiangalia kama it's all about betrayal.
Yes.
Whatever happened when Raila was supposed to be sworn in as the people's president, we never saw kina Mudavadi. They were nowhere to be seen. And that is betrayal. If they want to talk about betrayal, if Mr. or his enigma, His Excellency the Fifth,
yes,
they are trying to purport that he betrayed them. That was betrayal.
Yes.
And Mr. Amos, umesema vizuri sana. Mr. Mudavadi has nowhere to be seen. He will never be seen in the face of politics in Kenya. Yeye venye aliamua kujiuza, he cannot even sell the Luya community. Or we are advising him to accept the seat that he'll be given. Not in Nairobi, not in the national whatever, but accept ameenda afanye kazi Sugoi. He will be a gardener in Sugoi.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you very much, guys. And I'm just calling upon fellow Kenyans. Bado imebaki siku chache imebaki. Tafadhali tutoke kwa wingi, tuchukue kura. This time let us talk, let us vote and elect a good leadership. Please, our country right now is at the bottom of whatever. Please, let's come out together and vote. Take vote, my youth, tujitokeze kwa wingi, tuwanie hizi seats and one Kenya, one love. Thank you very much.